Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting on you our wallets. Uh, uh, with this episode, we're starting a new game. It's called Dark Souls 3. I have played all three: Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, and Dark Souls 2, and also Bloodborne. It's all four of them. So Dark Souls 3, it's a very hard game, but anyway, let's start a new game. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Yes,
If
it is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yom the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
wow, I'm so tense. What a fantastic beginning. Anyway, okay, so we need to put our name in, and let us put in uh-huh. Okay. And then we'll pick so let's pick let's say a female. Yes. Make it female. Okay. And then age young, and then class is knight. So in this game, in any of the in the Souls game, the starting position is simply determines how hard it is at the start of the game, or it makes the game even harder, because this all four games that I've found, at least from my perspective, is that they are pretty. They allow you to develop into any kind of specialization down the road. But the starting position makes the game even harder or not as hard. But the game generally is hard, but not impossibly hard. Like there are no game-breaking instances where you cannot pass the boss. The game is just that you just dying is just part of the game, and so and also most all these Souls games that I played, my feeling is that they kind of tend towards the melee type classes. That the melee type classes have more armor, they have more armor choices, more weapons, more anything. Unlike the caster type, casters would be the sorcerer and the pyromancer and the cleric. So these three classes will have a lot harder starting situations because they are just they are like, especially the sorcerers, like what the term is called, a crystal cannon. They can deal a lot of damage, but you know what? They die with one hit. So since the games see these. So these guys have different starting levels. The knight has 9, 8, 7. See, these are higher because there are more. Their stats are all, they have to have more stats to carry all that armor and weapons around and shield. Unlike the cleric can be at 7. The pyromancer can be at 8. The sorcerer starts at 6 because it doesn't need to have anything, right? All it needs is intelligence and attunement. So those are the two, and dex. So intelligence, attunement, and luck. Luck primarily helps in item drops. So the cleric, that's why it is the hardest starting class. If you really want a challenge to this game, you can start with sorcerer or the deprived. The deprived starts at the 1. You got basically nothing. So the pyromancer's at 8. The thief is also at 5. Okay, so they are very squishy. So and the knight at 9 is one of the higher class, like the herald. So that means for us, the sorcerer, we have to go through 3 levels to have the attribute points that the knight already has. See, the knight is more or less well evened out. Just low on dexterity, low on intelligence, faith, and especially luck. So they're not gonna see much item drops, the knight. But like I said, it's normally the game is hard already. But we can. Let me rephrase it. I would love to play this game as a sorcerer, but then there will be a lot of dying in the process just to get there, and we need 3 levels to get to the knight position. 3 levels. Yes. Okay, so let's just start, because the game of all 4 games I have played with, the tutorial phase has a boss, and sometimes the fight against the boss is very, very hard, and people might not even go past the starting boss. So the best way would be pick a tougher starting character, and then we can still pick up the sorcerer traits later on, midway through the game, and we can still play sorcerer like a battle tank or battle mage. So let's do that. And then on the burial gift, these are all nice. Life ring adds a little bit. Raise maximum hit points. Divine blessing. I would rather, since we're going with a tanky type guy, let us have a fire gem, because it will upgrade our weapon to fire, to be able to do fire. And so that is what we will pick. because the other types, Sovereign Soul, those are just more souls. We can always get them. We can always get that. I'm not saying we cannot get the Fire Gem. I think the Fire Gem will also be available in the game, but getting it as a starting gift would be good, because then we can immediately use that. What are the Astora Noble? Student? Carrion Noble? Let's just Astora Noble. Build, okay, we'll just take everything as standard. Shall we finalize? Okay, let's finalize. Oh, I'm just delaying this. Okay, sorry game. Yes. See, if you'll notice, it's like I am delaying just going into the game because I don't know how well we will do. My hands are cold, but well, that's a Dark Souls game. Death is actually a teaching experience. It reinforces the need to learn. I guess that's us, right? That's us. Yes, that's us. Wow, that's pretty cool that we're starting as a knight. Meaning, okay, let's look at our stats. So pressing the key, the pad allows us to get to this screen, and then the D-pad, the touchpad allows us to get to this screen. So the touchpad and then the D-pad right allows us to navigate between the different categories. This one apparently is our, oh, so we have, this is what we're carrying on our body right now. So this, a longsword is our weapon, and it has a damage potential, a physical of 110 plus 14. And then it has a critical damage of plus 100 if we do a critical. And then below that, I'm looking at the middle part of this screen. Below that, we have additional effects, so there's no additional effects. And then in the attribute bonus, that means D is strength. If we look at the rightmost panel, strength is to the one with the arm raised up, showing his muscle. And then the other D is a spread hand, which represents dex. So right now, that's two of our highest points. Plus vitality is our highest. I believe vitality is the amount of things that measures amount of things we can have on our, we can be carrying on our person, not on our backpack. So apparently the D, this has the D and these ratings D attribute bonus means that the sword we have equipped can level up based on the amount of points we put onto the strength and dexterity attributes. The thing is that they have ratings. S is the highest, and then A, B, C, D, and E. So right now it's pretty low, but still better than nothing, right? And then attributes. So those attribute requirements are very good, because different weapons will have different attributes bonuses to it, or none at all. And I believe okay. And then on the shield, what we have is another very important thing. The middle panel shows us the attack power and then the guard absorption. The guard absorption is the main function of the shield. That's why it's on our left hand. That means this shield is very good because it has 100% ability to block damage, 51% block magic, or minimize the effect by 51%. So magic, fire, lightning, and dark. Dark is a kind of magic here. And then stability is very important. Stability means every time we are hit, depends on the attack of and the opponent. If the attack is very powerful, it can stagger us. So that stability is a very good, a very important criteria also, because once we are staggered, or we can also stagger opponents based on their armor and their shield. Once a character is staggered, they are open for a critical hit, and so that's bad. Now so again, this is our armor. I'm using the D-pad to go down to our armor, so that's our helm. So resistance against bleed, poison, frost. Bleed meaning bleed builds up, poison builds up, frost builds up, curse builds up. To a point, it will show us a bar. Once we hit a bar on bleed, we will suddenly take a major loss in our hit points. So it's with the poison. If the bar, as we're being poisoned, it builds up. Once the whole bar is anyway, we'll find out. We'll see that later. Poise is the one I want to talk about. Poise is, again, contributes to the ability not to stagger. So our helmet has 4.6. Armor is 12.6. Gauntlets 2.5. So our poise all add together on our rightmost panel. It shows a poise of 24.88. So these are very good. Like, again, going back to the wizard has no poise, almost no poise at all, almost zip. So once we're hit, we can be staggered very easily. And then at the lowest bottom, this is our Estus flask. These are our these are health potions in short. Okay, so I think left stick moves forward, allows us to navigate. How about right stick allows us to pan around, read the message. X is to read the message. Control camera, right? Yes. Well, that's what we did. And then what does this one? Oh, R1 is regular. Oh, this is new. So R1. Oh, and then every time we use that, we have 3 bars on the upper left-hand corner. The topmost bar is health. The second middle bar is, I believe, is magic. So if we look again, touchpad, we go right on the D-pad, we go to our character screen, and we show hit points. We have 454. Oh, FP is, I think these are like magic points, and then stamina is 95. So as we attack, we use up stamina. And then what does X do? Oh, X is we drink from the, oh jeez, why did they do that? And then what does circle do? Oh, circle allows us to roll, or this is the way of evading. Okay, I drank our oh, strong attack is R2. Okay, so again, see, they have different weapons would have action movements. A strong attack R2. Okay, and then pressing R1 consecutively, we do this. So we have wide sweeping attack. So this is not a bad, this is a very good sword. What's this? Oh, R3 to lock on the target. Let's lock on the target. R3. And then, okay, we're or R3. What's L? Oh, L. Left shoulder is to get the shield up. What is left trigger? Oh, this is the parry. So this is a skill I have never been good at. Parrying. Once at the imminent point of attack, if we can successfully parry it, we will stagger the opponent. And then a parry, a left trigger, and an R1 will allow us to do a critical hit. Oh, Ashen Flask. Oh. So, and then I think our lower left-hand corner shows, because remember, we press down on the D-pad. Oh, no, D-pad allow. So down on the D-pad changes the Estus Flask to healing. This is our healing. And this is, I think, yeah, Ashen is for magic. And then right on the D-pad, oh, we don't have an alternate weapon. So if we go back touching the touchpad, we go back to our. So we have potential. We have 3 slots for weapons, and 3 slots for defensive items. So, and then at the bottom, these are obviously for rings. And then I think let's go back again to the touchpad. I think on this side are for arrows, these ones. So I'm using the D-pad again to navigate. And so that means we can cycle through the different weapons, assuming if we have other weapons. What do you call this? Equipped. Oh, left stick plus 0 is to roll. Okay. Okay. So now we have 2 paths to take. No, we came from there. Right? We came from one side. What's this? Move. Oh, that's to run. Oh, dash. And then plus L1 plus R1. Oh, we have an attack. Oh, roll? R1? Okay. How about roll? Right trigger. Oh, it's an upward shift. Wow. So the movement. Oh, ouch. Who's that guy? How about this guy? Behind an enemy critical hit. Oh, we can backstab this guy. Okay, that's a backstab. Close to this guy. Lock on. Oh, that's a backstab. Okay. Who shot at us? What's this? Parry. Repel an attack. Okay, L2. Repost. Oh, so that's L2 R1. Let's see this guy. Let's see if we can. Nope, we did not. I'm not very good at parrying. That I have to say ahead of time. That's why L1, R1. Okay, that is to kick. Oh, so that means. Oh, that's very hard. I'm getting it together. See, because that is when the guy is seriously blocking us, we can use that movement to. Okay, this is the guy who has been shooting at us, huh? Okay, what did he drop? Oh, Fading Soul. What does it say here? Oh, to change to a 2-hand weapon. Okay. Can this guy? Oh, ouch! That was a heavy attack. Man, this game is not easy. That's why. Okay. Can you imagine if we have the sorcerer here with us right now? I think we would be about dead. Because. Okay, we backstab this guy. So anyway, okay, let us drink. Oh, we're down to one Estus flask left. Turn back. I think that is good advice. But let's see what is in here. Why is he asking us to turn back? We will very likely die here. Okay, again, moving left stick forward and circle is to roll. See, there's one shiny over there in the distance straight ahead. That white point of light, and there is a crystalline kind of structure on the right. And it's moving. And I think that is a monster. And I don't think we are the developers placed that warning right here for a good reason. And for that, we will avoid that area for now. So where are we supposed to go? Okay, here. So did we see this? Oh, square was the use item. Yeah, we did that already. Jeez. Okay. So this is starting area. This is the tutorial area. And then we will be coming up on a tutorial boss. So, but before we do that, ooh, look like almost like the Himalayas. Like we are way up on Mount Everest, looking down at the rest of the world. What did they describe this place? A transitory area? Yes. Okay, and this is, we have to activate this fire. So pressing X, we activate the fire. And once we activate it, it becomes a resting place for us. And as a resting place, oh, we learned a new gesture. Okay, anyway, let me cut the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you will join me in the next episode. Bye!